The mainstream media is not exactly bang on trend. Same with politicians. And when the two collide, total shitstorm. What about this week? Is Deanna Davison, the so-called TikTok MP, the future of the Tory party? Ah, go on, she is, isn't she? The future, right? We think so. Younger than most Tories, not hard. Northern, but doesn't hate them. Probably barely remembers the miners' strike. And uses TikTok. No, the other way around. Look, this social media thing we don't really understand. Short videos, am I right? Probably posts all the time. Got millions of followers. No to both. Less than 2,000 fans, posted 5 times. What a Westminster influencer she is. Perhaps we just want her to be. I mean, Labour MP Zara Sultana's got 250,000 followers, posted hundreds of times. But she's the wrong party, isn't she? It's almost like they decide the angle first, then look for the facts to fit, because let's face it, they do. But then there's those who seem to live their lives on social media, even the ones with supposedly important jobs, like Liz Truss. There she is, doing important business on a 1970s phone. There she is trying to look like the Queen, now looking like former PM Maggie Thatcher on a tank. Then again, like Maggie in Red Square wearing a massive hat during a thaw. But certainly slick, at least compared to this idiot.
Just down here at Oxshot's train station, handing out our local railway services survey.
Fascinating. Aren't you the Deputy PM? The Transport Secretary's doing that kind of material and on a bigger budget.
So we've reviewed the messages that are played on the tannoy system, and where they add nothing but noise and irritation, we're removing them.
Yes, noise and irritation. Start with Dom. But they're all amateurs compared to the king, the one man who does seem to get it when it comes to online profile. Or he's just totally mad. Matt Hancock. He's everywhere. Let me remind you who he was. Former Health Secretary, yes, that's the chap. Parliament's man-baby, bit of an all-round action man who saw off the Rona in record time, then got the boot for grabbing some illicit booty. Or, if you like your news a bit more boring, he broke his own COVID rules.
I've been to see the Prime Minister to resign as Secretary of State for Health and Social Care.
Yes, resigned, just before jumping backwards out of a plane at 20,000 feet. What a guy. Rehabilitation for Matt was always on the cards, and as always, Robert Peston was the first to welcome him back with a fluffy interview.
I'd blown up every part of my life.
Keep it clean, mate. But the mea culpa dealt with, or at least glossed over, it was time for the new, improved Matt. This week, it was a trendy podcast with his latest squeeze. OK, same one as before. A few weeks before that, it was Matt Hancock, Crypto Bro.
It's happening, and it's going to happen, and it'd be far, far better if we can attract crypto markets, crypto exchanges here.
Hey, Sky News, is he qualified for that? Who cares? He's cheap, he's here, and he's got profile, darling. Probably gets paid in Bitcoin. Oh, and if you mean qualified for something dodgy and pointless, he's perfect. Learned a lot since the last time he got down with the tech. That bullshit NHS app, remember?
A lot of people are trying to download this and do what you're asking them to do. It doesn't work on older phones.
Well, I'm delighted to hear that so many people are trying to download it.
But it doesn't work.
Excellent.
There's nothing good about that.
Maybe you missed Techno Matt. What about Matt Hancock, substitute teacher? Dyslexia, yeah? He's got it. He'll help others with it.
Was it your dyslexia that meant you misread the social distancing rules?
No.
Never mind, mate. You can't be everything. What about Matt Hancock, friend to the stars? Matt awkwardly walked down the red carpet before Christmas. The Jingle Bell Ball! Why? Who knows? But he did. Music thing. In fact, I think it might be for kids. Ah, fuck it, he's already there. Someone take a picture. We'll find out who it is later. Wait. Turtleneck? Check. Red carpet? Check. Could it be Hancock? Matt Hancock. The Bond gig is up for grabs. We know he can act.
I mean, just simple words there, reacting it. You're quite emotional by that.
Well, it's just, it's been such a tough year for so many people.
Better than Roger Moore, streets ahead of David Sodding Niven. Catchphrase?
Don't kill your gran.
This I can get behind. What else you got? They don't call him the full package for nothing. He can climb up things, he can go over things, he can slide down things. We know Matt's a hit with the ladies. Well, 2 of them at least. In fact, there's just one more test. You know, where Bond does the thing? Already ahead of you guys? How about this? Looks a bit cold, Matt. And members only. Quick, get out! The Telegraph printed so many topless pictures, I thought it was a free calendar. Any excuse to get his shirt off, in fact. Even just getting a jab. Please, wear a T-shirt underneath, they told MPs after we saw a bit too much of Matt. But here's a guy made for the social media generation.
Get out there and get your vaccine.
No messing about. Give the fans what they need. Get out.